Hey y'all, it's your girl, and I'm here to deliver Libra's intuitive Torah message for the collective. Hope all is well, Libra. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If the message is not for you, do not force it. It is not for you. Also, don't forget to flip and change the roles as you see them fit. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel or paid a visit to my Etsy shop, the link is under my bio. If you're a Gemini or an Aquarius and you would like your message, it is now on my account. I hope you're feeling happy, healthy, vibrant, and blissful today, Libras. Let's get you an oracle message from my Raise Your Vibration Oracle cards to jumpstart your reading. Bottom card. Bam, damn. You have the same shit as Aquarius. Aquarius had devote. Let me shuffle again, because maybe I didn't. No, because I cut the deck. We're gonna give you another one. It was devotion. I forgot. We're gonna give you another one because it was the same as Aquarius's. I should have just gave it to you anyway. I'm gonna give it to you anyway, but I'm gonna give you a new one because. Let me cut the deck. Bam. It says, let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. Okay, hold on. So you could be real passionate about something right now, but don't let it wear you out. Don't let it wear you out, Libra. Let me try to find the other one. The other one was devotion unites you with the infinite, okay? Now, the infinite is like spirit, infinite possibilities, okay? When you're connected to spirit, anything is possible. Everything is possible because it's energy. And energy is transformable, changeable, transferable. You can transfer energy to people. So it's just infinite, okay? You will always be able to quantum leap from one frequency to another, and every different frequency leads you to different paths on your journey. They're invisible roads that you don't even know that you're creating for yourself, because energy is creative. Like it's creative, and it could just appear, it can shift, it can do all types of things. We're really focused on the physical realm, so if you're disconnected from your spiritual self, then you kind of don't have control over the energies as well as someone who's more spiritual and connected to the spiritual self rather than the physical. We draw from inside, and then things show up outside, if you get what I'm saying. Most people are focused on what's already established outside, and they're trying to figure out how to work with that. But but spiritual people who are more connected to the energies and love to do alchemy and stuff like that, they're working in a realm that you can't even see. And then that realm creates on its own. It's almost like you're over here doing this, and while you're doing this, something's being drawn up in here. But your hands are not over here. It's just drawing through whatever it is that you're creating with your own internal force. You get what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense to you. It's better. I can see it all in my head. Sometimes explaining shit just doesn't work well for me. But yeah. But that other card, what was it again? Oh, like, it's telling you not to burn yourself out. You could be really passionate about something, so passionate that it can burn you out. Okay? That's when it's time to switch plays or whatever. It's almost like someone who keeps doing the same play, and it just doesn't work. They know it. Try something else. Be very passionate. Don't lose your passion for things, but sometimes maybe you need to try something else. Okay, but let's see what this is talking about. So Libra is giving you're very passionate about something, but Listen, don't let it burn you out, okay? Life ain't over. There's nothing but more things. What else are you, look, it's time to let it go. Whatever it is that you are so passionate about right now, Libra, it's time to let it go. That is all about transitioning. Letting go of. The end of something. You get what I'm saying? Scorpio could be significant to your message as well. Yeah. Because you've been trapped for way too long in either trying to figure out how to create something, achieve something, maybe fix something. I don't know. But this is restricted. Either your thoughts are limited, because I would put it like this. Like I said, energy is transformable. You can change the frequency of energy. However, not if you keep coming up with the same idea. This is someone who is limited. Mama, shut up! Gosh, this is someone who is limited of ideas. Sometimes this is beliefs. Sometimes you have ideas, but they're not yours. You're not being creative. You were brought up to think this type of way. And because you think this type of way, this is the only way you can think. But this is saying it's limited. You need to think beyond the box or, beyond those ideas. You need to come up with more or whatever. You need to transform or let go of that one way of doing something or one idea that you're holding that keeps you trapped. One way of thinking, one idea of things, and it just creates more and more problems for you. Okay? But let's see what this is talking about. So I'm seeing restricted. Maybe even negative thoughts, negative thinking. You could only see something in a negative way, and that limits you. You have the Star card. Star card is Aquarius energy. That's crazy because you had the Aquarius reading, which is devotion, unites you to the infinite. The Star card is all about connecting to your spiritual guides. But you connect to your spiritual guides through your authenticity, through your authentic self. The Star card is all about inspiration as well, remaining inspired and having faith. I don't know if that's a good thing or not because the Death card was there. You have the 7. This is illusions. And it could also be deceiving yourself or unrealistic ideas, plans, dreams. Can also be a card of temptations and choices. Too many choices. You did have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is trapped by, 8 swords. Them 8 swords can be 8 different ideas. However, you could be trapped in thinking. Ace of Wands shows a spark of inspiration, the urge to take actions. It is also saying you're being forced to take actions. Get out of the imagination realm. Get out of dreaming and hoping. Start doing the practical work. That's slow and steady, though. That's paying attention to details. That's being responsible and reliable. King of Swords. See, King of Swords can sometimes get caught up in logics. Maybe maybe you need to see things from a more logical aspect rather than, an imaginative one. something.